News. I'm Jackie Parks.
And I'm Todd Carley. A major local taxpayer is asking for some money back, which means possibly a huge cut in tax revenue for the county. And 23 ABC's Christine Din is in our newsroom tonight with Oxy's tax trouble and what that could mean to Kern County services you depend on. Christine?
Well, County Legislative Analyst Alan Crowder says Oxy Petroleum sent incomplete tax information and did not make corrections before the filing deadline, resulting in a miscalculation of the property value, which Oxy alleges dropped by $2.5 billion. Now Oxy wants an annual $27 million tax refund until the calculation is fixed, tax revenue that would otherwise go towards county services and education. When it comes to oil, Oxy's black liquid gold may leave the county in the red.
That's a big deal for us.
That's because a miscalculation of Occidental Petroleum's oil field property value means Oxy is asking for an appeal, and 18 agencies face losing a total of $27 million in last year's tax revenue, and another $27 million for each passing year.
But it will have an impact for the current fiscal year and then fiscal years going forward.
Agencies impacted include the Kern High School District, County Superintendent of Schools, and Recreation and Parks. The County General Fund faces the biggest tax revenue hit, $7.4 million. But County Legislative Analyst Alan Crowder says they have reserves to cover the loss.
We don't expect it to have much of an impact on county services.
Even though County Fire will lose nearly $4 million in tax revenue.
People shouldn't notice any drop in fire protection or sheriff protection. We try to keep the cuts as far away from the taxpayers as possible as far as the impact.
The County Water Agency says it has reserves to help cover their $260,000 loss.
We'll also be looking at additional reductions in services and contracts.
The Kern Community College District will lose $1 million of its share, but Bakersfield College won't be hit as hard.
But ultimately, we're going to see only a reduction of $20,000 of our operating budget once all of the finances are worked out and the allocation is split among 68 different districts.
Crowder says the county will hire an outside firm to comb over all of Oxy's tax information while the county considers Oxy's appeal. Crowder says in the meantime, the county will act as though it has lost the tax revenue.
You plan for the worst and then you hope for the best.
Now, Crowder says it can take up to several years for the appeal to be granted, if it is. In the newsroom, I'm Christine Din, 23 ABC.
All right.